we pledge ourselves
to
liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty.
Greatness we say. The whole world in a crisis, man a move like Taliban and a ISIS. At the end of the day, at the night and the dark, Jamaica bring back the niceness. This a fi all of me dogs in the streets, and you know this a crunch time, crunch time. I go so hard on the lane and the main feel the pain and it's tough time, tough time. All who they a work goes on the tear and the other face tough time. That's what it. Just hold up your head and I nothing for your giant, them your breath time. Simple thing to a giant. Life is a delicate subject and a predicate. Badness not elevate, fuck a lot of delegate. From a sign about the fret, youths now we say intellect. Mistake which I correct, live life without regret. The lockdown of success will feature. Fly prison to give me the visa. With jailhouse when a star and clean. And the dirty might have but we clean.
Dear my wonderful friends, it's me again, the great, one more great countryman. Yo, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Remember now, I bring the facts from Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Vincent, the whole Caribbean, practically all over the world, you understand? So me always calling out the bad guys them, we treat people bad and think so them can slime them way out of situations. With that said, there has been some topics coming out of Jamaica, my country, that has been really bothering me, you understand? And I just want to talk about them and kinda just put my 2 cents how I feel. Y'all know how countrymen do it. I am not politically correct. With that said, let's go. Let's ask this age-old question. Why is there so much killing in Jamaica? Why is the country, the people in the country have such a lust for killing dog? Why are differences settled like that? It's mind-boggling. It's a question we have been asking for a long time. But like I said, over the last few months, it's some really disturbing stuff coming out of Jamaica. Actually, before we were before that. But I just want to talk on the dark side of the Jamaica killing culture and crime culture. Look at the screen in front of you. Let's talk about this young lady. Her name is Medic. She's a music artist. And she went missing. And Sir P broke the story that her so-called 87 boyfriend, White Knight, is in jail and planned the hit on his girlfriend with another artist who went and picked her up for a fake video shoot and got rid of her. Now, what is wrong with that picture? How many times in Jamaica we hear a prisoner in jail sending out it to kill people? And the government and the prison service authority sit back and let this situation keep on continuing. Yo, I do not want to hear we can't do this, we can't do that. We're living in modern times. There is technology, there is information, you understand? There is no excuse, oh, we live in a third world country, we don't have the money. Yes, we have the money. The politicians them have the money to do what is right, to save these women's lives and save people's lives. But these criminals, they keep on sending out it from prison in Jamaica. That needs to be fixed. Also, what I'm saying is, a part of how you fix this problem in a system is giving the people them certain rights. Like for example, this guy, White Knight or whatever the hell he wants to name, Wasteman, he's in jail, sending out it his girlfriend are missing, he's found guilty. Now people should be able to sue the prison system and the government and get recompensation for that. Okay? So the politicians then have to step up and start being so worthless and corrupt and stealing money. Okay? This is another big disturbing thing we see going on in Jamaica. And remember now, all these things I'm talking about have been going on from the beginning of time in Jamaica. But I notice there's more police turning contract killers, hitman, killing them woman, and I dispose the body, stuff like that, going on in our country, Jamaica. And this is a big issue. You understand? What is the government doing to fix these problems? And I can give you guys some pointers where the government can start. For starters, there is no body in Jamaica that can arrest a senior police. So, every senior police, who's going to arrest the police commissioner? It would probably must be the army, because in Jamaica, within the law of the land, a senior police officer cannot be arrested. Now, we have a high percentage of the force involved in criminal activity, and we know part of that is because of the lack of pay and how dangerous the job is. We hear that. Why don't the government fix the police then and fix the system so the police then can get the proper money? You understand? Why don't the government do that? There shouldn't be any excuse to take care of law enforcement and stop them from going over to the crime. Because when you have a country with so much police being involved in criminal activity, murder, contract killing, drugs, whatever, there is no credibility in the system. You might as well scrap that police force and start over from fresh. And that is one of the biggest problems in Jamaica. I heard of a situation where this is how bad the corruption is. There's a certain parish. I'm not going to give the name of the parish right now, because I'm going to talk about this parish and a certain MP. And one time, this guy, he shoot, almost shoot a police, and the police them have him. And did you know that a member of parliament went and took the bad man out of the police lockup and then transfer the police from his parish? Now, these are the kind of things we're talking about in Jamaica. Another issue is they need to break the police force up. It's too big and it's redundant. Listen, Indicom, which is an independent body, should have more rights. But what the politicians then do, then take the teeth out of Indicom, and Indicom have to report to the DDP. The DDP, which is in the pockets of all of the MP them and the government and this and that, has the final call on charging a police officer. Which, yes, police officers have been charged, the rank again and stuff like that, but the process is totally flawed. Indicom should be an independent body with their own prosecutor rights. Indicom should be able to arrest any police officer from the commissioner, go right down. You understand? And even have the ability to arrest the DDP, you understand, the Director of Public Prosecution. And these are some of the ways you're gonna solve the police crime issue. Let's go. We in Jamaica, we have a colorful history, a colorful past. You know, we had the 1980 election, it was a low-scale civil war. And that was fueled by whatever, geopolitics, Cuba, Russia, this, America, whatnot, Siaga, Manly, communists, I don't know. But we picked up certain guerrilla warfare tactics from them time in our system, like burning people out of them house if you use a labor right and you vote PMP in a labor right area, man I burn you out, whatever. Now, I noticed in 2023, this trend started even before 2023, where over in Gregory Park, them cut off the man head, this, that, war, you charge a badness name calling, people getting burned out of them house, women and kids. And the disturbing thing about it, you know, the Prime Minister went over there, everybody went police, this, that, and nobody has been charged. So you're telling me, in this community, you have all of these kind of crazy acts going on, and nobody don't know who did it? No, that's the problem with Jamaica. Yo, me a call upon Chargy Badness and all of the damn them to stop do those kind of things. You understand? Me a call upon the church, which me a say fire burn upon church, but the church need to step up and play a better role. You guys are reaping the benefits of our community for years, collecting offering, getting breaks from government. And when anything goes on in the neighborhood, you all stay silent. You understand? What kind of churches are these? There's a church on every block in Jamaica. The government need to send out social responsible message to the public in Jamaica. So at any given time, you understand, the government, certain ministry should be educating the public how to be a better citizen. Now people might think a program like that might not work, but that's called social engineering, and it actually works. I can give you an example. When Hitler took over Germany, people have to say hail Hitler, and it was a big problem. Hitler started playing that music and playing the what people need to do, and within no time people start saying hail Hitler and they don't even realize they were saying it. Social engineering. You understand? Whether out of fear, whether out of whatever, but social engineering works. And government institution need to participate in that. The dons them need to stop fun people at Jamaica for kill off each other, burn down house and stuff like that. You understand? Like me said, there's certain things I see going on and I want to talk about on it, and this is what I'm doing. I can't solve Jamaica problem, I can just give my opinion. I feel like we need, like for example, there is so much crime going on, but there is no building of prison. Why can't we build mega prisons to hold these guys and hold these criminals? Why can't we structure it so the prison become an industry like in America, Canada, England and places like those? And there is no reason why we can't do these things. We're making crazy money in Jamaica from tourism, whatever. You see, the Chris Brown concert was sold off. I also noticed a lot of domestic violence killing. Most noted that the Donnelly case, that's domestic violence, and it seems like the medic case is domestic violence also. Now, you have politicians whose kids and baby mother went missing. You have the little girl Daniel, who somebody took her out of her school and cut her throat. And I thank the police for doing a good job in finding a suspect and solving that. Well, it's not solved yet, but they got somebody arrested. Brings me back to the title, Uncovering the Truth, the Dark Side of Jamaica, Killing and Crime Culture. Now, what is driving us as a nation to solve our differences in killing? Is it hate that's driving us? What is it? Well, I sit down the other day and I was thinking to myself, I even mentioned it to a couple friends of mine, and I said to myself, why is there so much killing? And why are we solving our differences like this? Like, what is it? And with myself only brainstorming, I came up with the conclusion. Like I said, I am not a doctor in mind studies or anything like that, but I think as human beings we are born with certain DNA imprint which leads to certain kind of character and emotions. So, love could turn into hate, jealousy, as well as it can turn into other things. So I feel as human beings, our DNA that we were built in, it produces these kind of emotions and feelings and stuff like that, which translate into what we're seeing now. Like, for example, lying can lead to anything, because lying can lead to a murder. Politicians lie all the time to get things done. Everybody lie. So these are qualities that we have as human beings, but it seems like they just gone haywire. No, I don't want to stray from the topic. Like I said, I'm just giving my personal opinion, but yeah, I notice a lot of domestic violence, murder in Jamaica, kids going missing because of that, old people killing old people because of that, politicians get mixed up in that, you understand? So my thing is, how do we alleviate the problem or even try solving it or minimizing it? Once again, education is the key, and social engineering is part of that, where we have to teach the public against these kind of emotions and learn how to control it and learn how to solve disagreement without making a baby mother go missing or go and kill a little girl at a school because he's not fucking you right and stop fuck you. And start deal back with somebody else. That's total psychotic. Last but not least, I'm going to touch on state of emergency. Now, if you guys look, this video is already 19 minutes long enough, and I don't usually do video this long. But speaking on these kind of subjects, you see how long this video is, and I haven't even touched on multiple murders that's going on over the island in terms of gang warfare and other things. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm going to talk about right here is the state of emergency, and I guess that would allow me to address some of the other issues I just mentioned. Now, my question is, do you think state of emergency work in Jamaica? And I am going to answer my own question. It's called a rhetorical question. So let's face it, we have state of emergency in Jamaica not because of white collar crime. Because you see, the lady from SNL or whatever the hell that is, only one person get arrested, and as these multiple white collar fraudsters who steal millions, adding up to billions of dollars, they get bail right away. Now, the state of emergency really address the gun violence in all these neighborhoods from Montego Bay right back to Kingston. Now, the police put out statistics saying that we have less murder here, less murder there, less murder here. Do you think the state of emergency works? Well, I think it works for the short term in terms of if there's a flare up and you should be in some soldier and some police, which I don't think Jamaica should have an army policing the people. But anyways, if they send in a state of emergency police, whatever, for the short term, that works. But is the government and the public focusing on the long-term issues? And some of the long-term issues is the porous border we have that's bringing in all these weapons into Jamaica. A friend of mine told me that, countryman, if you want to make money, you have to be selling guns. That's the number one thing. Everybody knows that in Jamaica, if you have a gun, you have power, because once again, social engineering, everybody take the law into their own hand. So we need to address the borders and all these kind of weapons are coming into the country. A lot of people are saying, yo, it's the Dons them are foreign, which yes, the Dons them sending guns to Jamaica, but I feel like you have certain corrupted politicians who have certain business entity which allows them to transport stuff back and forth into the island, are also involved in things like these. So if we're gonna solve the gun problem and the crime problem, we have to lock down the borders. We came out with a tougher gun crime and people are still getting catch with gun, so we need more prisons. You see what I'm saying? So the state of emergency is really giving me the opportunity, speaking on the state of emergency here, is giving me the opportunity to even summarize back some of the earlier stuff that I talked about in this video. So we need more prison, we need more education for the community in terms of economics, and as well as in school education in terms of acquiring a career. We need a really good social welfare system. And first of all, I'm going to say there is no reason we can't have those kind of system. Every politician or every policy maker in Jamaica, them have family abroad, lived abroad, and they probably use a lot of the services that's provided in America, Canada, wherever. Now, why can't they set up our system in Jamaica where we have a good social welfare system in terms of housing and monetary assistance, healthcare assistance, amongst other things? Now, there is nothing stopping us from doing that, you know. If we want to solve gun violence, we have to start move to those kind of things. The policy makers, because from what I see with all these politicians and policy makers, they're pretty much all of them just greedy. They go into it for the politics. Everybody is aligned, everybody are hustling under the table. Politician are locked down area like gunman, you understand? And that's what's going on in our country. Now, if we set up a system, for example, the housing system, say in America, England, Canada, you went on housing welfare. All you have to do, is find you a place to live. Let the landlord know that the government is assisting you in whatever program. Like in America, they have a thing named Section 8. I guess in Canada, them call it mother's allowance or whatever the hell it is. And England, I guess they call it the dole. Now, if we set up a system like that, where I went to the ministry in Jamaica for help with housing, I meet the requirement, and all I have to do is go to a landlord. You understand? Let them know I'm with this program and the government is subsidizing the rent and all is well. Why can't we have a system like that? Why can't we have a free healthcare system where everybody has the right to see the doctor? Why can't we have a free education system like America, Canada, where every kid goes to school? You understand? You have public school, every kid have to be in a public school until they're 17, 18. Now college would be a different story. Why can't we have these kind of systems set up in a way that it is productive? I don't want to hear we don't have the money. I don't want to hear we can't find the technology. All that is bullshit. All these politicians need to do is to stop stealing the money, stop corrupt the youth them. You understand? Make the right policy, go big or stay home. Now, if you look in Africa, there's a lot of coups going on, and people are taking back their country. Now, these Caribbean leaders in Jamaica and all these other places, they feel comfortable that people will not rise up and take back them country. But I have message for them that in the future that's gonna happen, because people are no longer stupid and people know what's going on. And with this new era that we live in, we can hold these government accountable and take back our country. Listen, I know this is a long video, but I just really need to talk about this situation in Jamaica. And if folks watch it, fine. If folks don't watch it, fine. But I just need to get this off my chest. And that's how I feel. Now, I would like people to like, share, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Tell a friend. And always remember that you could come back right here tomorrow. A new video will be uploaded with new content, similar subjects. Okay? Now, like I said, my name is Countryman. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on another video. I'm out. Peace.